Hello, I'm Joe Manganiello with your WDT News Week in Review for January 2nd, 2015. Today's first story, Brenda Roth faces manslaughter charges after the death of Derek Holton. Reported by Brian Kelly on Wednesday, Roth, 47, is being accused by state police of failing to provide life-saving measures to Holton, 15 years old, when he became unresponsive after ingesting prescription medicine that Roth allegedly made available to 5 teenagers in her home. One of the 5 Carthage Central School students was treated at Carthage Area Hospital and released. According to Johnson Newspaper Archives, Roth was charged in 2010 with 24 counts of unlawfully dealing with a child and 7 counts of endangering the welfare of a child when she allegedly provided beer and pot for a gathering of young people. A candlelight vigil was held on December 31st for Holton, a junior varsity football player and a wrestler for Carthage, beloved by upperclassmen and adults in the community. Former Governor Mario Cuomo dies, a staunch advocate for Fort Drum and the 10th Mountain Division. Cuomo, a major advocate for bringing the 10th Mountain Division to Fort Drum, spoke in 1984 at Watertown High School and proposed $5 million in support for the area and for the division to be added to Fort Drum. During a recent appearance at Fort Drum, Governor Andrew Cuomo spoke of his father's enthusiasm toward the post, saying, quote, "His eyes were beaming, and he started telling stories about Fort Drum to my daughter. All the times he was there, how important Fort Drum was, how excited he was about the progress at Fort Drum." State Senator Patricia Ritchie, representative of Heuvelton, said the former governor was instrumental in bringing hundreds of jobs to the North Country for the construction and operation of the Ogdensburg Correctional Facility. He was really concerned about trying to create jobs in our region, Ritchie said. He did a lot of good in the state, and he will be remembered fondly by many. Governor Andrew Cuomo signs Power Act into law, reported by Amanda Purcell on Wednesday, days before being sworn in for his second term as governor and the passing of his father. Cuomo made nearly $2 million available for economic development in St. Lawrence County. The monetization of 20 megawatts of hydropower from the New York Power Authority promises to create jobs and build industry in the region. The deal, if approved by host communities, also provides a $10 million reduction in power costs for businesses and farms in the North Country. I-81 crash, reported by Craig Fox on Wednesday. An 80,000-pound truck couldn't handle a snow squall Wednesday afternoon and crushed a Subaru on Interstate 81. This set off a chain reaction accident involving about 20 damaged cars and dozens more off the side of the highway. Miraculously, there were no major injuries reported, including from the driver of the Subaru, who was trapped inside his vehicle underneath the tipped truck. The accident caused the snow-covered stretch of interstate between exits 42 and 41 to be closed for more than 2 hours on New Year's Eve, between 2 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. And our final story today. A Pulaski man donates $4,000 so Indian River football players can keep their championship jerseys. Reported by Catherine Clark Ross on Thursday. The stranger was a retired teacher with no affiliation with the Indian River Central School District, just a man inspired by their comeback victory to complete their perfect season. Indian River Superintendent James Kettrick said it was a happy surprise when Barry Parker called to tell him he wanted to help the team by purchasing all 48 home jerseys. Quote, "We couldn't believe it," Kettrick said. "When he called, we couldn't thank him enough." End quote. Well, you can find all the stories we talked about today online. Go to WatertownDailyTimes.com or find us on Twitter at WDT News. And you can find us on Facebook searching the Watertown Daily Times. Well, for your WDT News, I'm Joe Manganiello.